How's it? Indian Cowboy, docsports.com. Coming on Wednesday, November the 13th, as we get this video to you. Hope you guys are doing well. The video yesterday came a little bit late. This video is going to come out to you a little bit early, and I will try to have your video to you every day in the weekdays by about 1 p.m. and on the weekends by about 11 a.m., yeah? So that's what we'll try to do. YouTube Premium, we are not going to do a live show this late afternoon. We're going to try to get into that system where we do a live show for you around 9:30 in the evening. So expect a live show tonight. I'm going to try at 9 o'clock, but more than likely closer to 9:30. So expect a live show tonight. Hope you guys are doing great. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. But join YouTube Premium because we're going to have a really, really good show tonight, especially it's the night before football, right? So it's the night before where we get you a lot of research, so we're looking forward to getting you all that. So hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for a cool 19 years, and Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my free daily podcast. Our best selections are over at docsports.com. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva or Indian Cowboy. And our next best selections are the free picks and leans, which is the daily video that you are watching right now. We, of course, have a popular YouTube Premium teaching channel. For $20 a month, you get a live show every single day, which we will do as we work through some kinks, but we will do Monday through Sunday. And, we'll have about... which is a massive advantage because we get you 8 to 10 games, so close to 300 games all for just $20 a month. It is a recorded podcast. You can re-listen to it anytime, and you get the premium. And you get some of those turn out to be premium selections right the next day, but you get about a 12-hour head start, which is just I can't tell you how much of an advantage that is. On the lines, etc. So. And you get a written summary at the end as well. The link to YouTube Premium is in the comments section, as well as a link to how to get your free $60 worth of premium selections. You can get even more content by checking out my Twitter. It has our latest updates, our hot takes on sports, and our latest videos are posted there. All right. So listen, normally you will get about 18. Normally you get around 15 free selections on the daily video. Today is just 5. All right. We're going to keep it simple today. 5. I will have. I'll have over close to 25. Yeah, tomorrow's video might have, tomorrow's video is going to be jam-packed. Tomorrow's video might have up to 30 free selections, maybe more, between football and NBA and college basketball. And I'll recap that football video for you, our football lanes for you throughout. The football lanes come out on Thursday, go from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and the cyclical nature of it just continues every day, okay? But, your free play today, what do I need to tell you real fast? We had a down day yesterday. We will bounce back, though. Football, don't forget, we are 4-0 in top plays the last 2 weeks in football. Football is 5. We went football 5-0 for plus 2,600 just 2 weeks ago. We did win our top 2 football plays with California over Wake Forest and with Texas getting it done as well. So a 7 and a 6 unit winner last week. College basketball, we had a down day yesterday. We're 6-3 to start the season. When it comes to 7-unit selections, we're on a 14-4 run, and 8-unit selections, we're on a 9-1 run. We'll have 5 selections for you released tomorrow. Again, in football, college basketball, we have a selection here, 4-unit Wednesday. We like it quite a bit here between Vanderbilt as they hook up against California. And again, 6-3 start in the college ball season for about, 6-3 for about, 6-3 start to the season for about, I think, plus 2,000 or so. NBA, we have a 4-unit selection tonight, which we like a lot, between the Rockets as they hook up against the Clippers. 5-1 with NBA top plays. Currently on a 7-2 NBA run. NHL 4-unit selection here on Wednesday. That 4-unit selection is between Anaheim and Vegas. Like that selection quite a bit there. And NHL has been a great run in the NHL. We posted, let's see here. What can I tell you about NHL? NHL, we're on a plus 1670 run. And we've had a lot of winning seasons so far. We're posting a winning season in NBA, winning season in college basketball, and soccer. We took a pass on Tuesday. We have a 4-unit selection today, I believe, in soccer. And when it comes to the props, we fell short yesterday by just a little bit, but we'll bounce back today. We have a really good prop in the Laker game in the NBA. So we are on a 6-2 and 15-6 run with prop selections, and I think that is about it. MMA plus 3,000 on the year. And golf ends in December for us, okay? So there's your recap there. Let's get your free play selection today. And I like the Orlando Magic here. I think you can find them around -1. I think this is a good free play here. You can find them at a pick'em, basically. Look, these two teams have traded off wins back and forth the last 4 times they've played. They've already played each other twice this year. And I like the Orlando Magic on a pick 'em. Orlando has immediate revenge, mind you. Indiana is 5-5. Orlando is 6-6. And Orlando is still playing without Banchero. Indiana beat this team 118-111 last time out. Indiana scored 132 points against New York. Orlando with revenge here. Orlando has won 3 in a row. Indiana only had 4 guys in double digits in their last game. They're getting a lot of their bulk scoring from their starters. Orlando comes at you in a lot of different ways. They had 9 guys in the box score in the last game. These two teams have played each other twice already so far, and they've split. I like Orlando here at a pick'em against Indiana, especially since Indiana comes off nearly a season high in points with 130-plus points. As it relates to Troy and Arkansas, I like Troy here. Scott Cross's team has won 20-plus games 3 years in a row. I know Arkansas comes off that tough loss to Baylor, but they're not going to get a break here against Troy. Troy's a relatively talented team, usually top 100 in defense as well. They're usually top 30 in offensive rebounding. I can see Troy doing well despite Arkansas off of a loss. Lean on Troy. Coastal Carolina and NC State. I like Coastal Carolina here. The only problem is NC State is obviously facing a regional team, so they'll want to be the big brother and try to thump them here. But Justin Gray was at Western Carolina. If you remember, now he's taken over for Coastal Carolina. Coach Gray is a good coach. Kevin Keatts is obviously took this team, NC State team, to a Final Four last year before they lost to Purdue. They're already 2-0 out of the gates this year, and they're a very good senior-laden team. I think Coastal Carolina off of a loss is actually pretty decent. Coastal Carolina lost to a pretty decent East Carolina team, as a top 140 team on the road. So coming off of a loss, maybe they were looking ahead to this NC State game. And NC State had some issues with Presbyterian as well, who's outside the top 250. And Coastal Carolina is a top 150 team. And I think that Coastal Carolina plus the points does make some sense. Lean on Coastal Carolina. Moving to the NBA, Chicago and New York. I like the over there. I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair. This is my second favorite play almost. New York has beaten this team the last 2 times they've played each other. Chicago obviously played Cleveland very close in their last game. But Chicago's playing pretty well. They beat my Hawks recently too. And obviously Giddey has really helped this team get better, okay? So honestly, I think you have a New York team that last game that did not score a lot of points. I think they can be an active dog here, and I can see this game going over the posted total here. NBA, Cleveland, and Philadelphia. I like Cleveland here. I think Cleveland wins by 15 or more. Philly's lost 4 straight covers at this point. Cleveland will continue to make a statement, I believe. Teams love playing in Philadelphia and in front of their fans. Today should be no different. Philly is a mess right now. They've lost 4 straight covers, and they needed 23 points from McCain. Philadelphia needed 23 points from McCain just to be competitive in their last game against New York. I don't think they get 23 from McCain. Cleveland had a tight game in their last contest. Probably woke them up a little bit. I think Cleveland keeps rolling, and I like Cleveland here. I know you might be interested about the football games. I really didn't have a lean on any of the football games, to be honest with you. The Eastern Michigan-Ohio game, the issue with that game was Ohio won last year. So Eastern Michigan has some revenge. Eastern Michigan played great against Toledo. They played pretty good against Akron, pretty good against Central Michigan. So if you're looking for a lot of value, you can take Eastern Michigan. The only problem is the public's on Eastern Michigan too, so that worries me. Akron versus Northern Illinois. Akron is 2-7. Northern Illinois is 5-4. Northern Illinois beat them 55-14 last year, so that itself should motivate Akron here. They did beat Eastern Michigan. They played Western Michigan pretty tough, Bowling Green pretty tough. If you want to take a flyer here on a team with a decent number of points, you can take a flyer on Akron here. The only problem is, remember, Northern Illinois played Notre Dame, and they beat Notre Dame 16-14, so be careful. They only lost to NC State by 7, so what do you do with a team like that? That's a pretty darn good team. But if you want to take a flyer on Akron, I can completely understand. Kent State-Miami is a wild game. Kent State is 0-9. Okay, Miami's 5-4. Kent State comes off of a 0-41 loss against Ohio, which is brutal. Maybe they can bounce back offensively a little bit. Miami comes in as they beat Ball State 27-21 but they fell short as a 13-point favorite. They didn't play well that game, and that was a game where Miami was up 21-7, and then Ball State, of course, 21-13, and they were tied going into the fourth quarter before they had to pull away. This is a game that you got to be careful with a little bit because it is so big, and you might want to be tempted to take Kent State. But I'm telling you, Miami, Ohio is a pretty good team, but Kent State comes off a bad loss. So what do you do there? So I don't really love any of those selections. But what I do like there, the only one maybe is a little bit of lead on Akron, but that's about it. So a recap here, your free play today is on the Orlando Magic. I also like Troy over Arkansas in college basketball. I also like Coastal Carolina over NC State. I also like the Bulls and the Knicks over, and Cleveland the Cavs over Philadelphia. And of course, the one I like the most is the one I always say first, which of course is the Orlando Magic. The rest are leans. Hope you guys are doing well. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the live show tonight, probably around 9 or 9:30 Eastern for YouTube Premium, as we will do it every night this week and every day. We're going to try to do it every day. Take care. Bye-bye.